When you're ready, guys, questions?
Kenny, obviously growing up in this area, what are your memories of this ceremony? I don't know, watching on TV, kind of knowing New York Athletic Club, that was a big thing.
Yeah. I mean, my first memories are kind of the Reggie Bush, Matt Liner, Brady Quinn era. That was when I kind of fell in love with college football and that rivalry. And obviously Reggie and Matt Liner winning, the Heisman. So that was like kind of the first love for college football, and I would always watch the games with my dad. And I just have flashbacks memories of that. So it's really special to spend this weekend with my family, especially my dad. Going back to when I was 8, 9 years old, watching those games, and now sitting here, it's pretty surreal.
Kenny, after being named the Heisman finalist on Monday night, since then, who's the one person that's reached out to you that you're like, wow, this is something?
I still say Dan Marino. That's just the guy I've looked up to since I signed here at Pitt, and all the great things he's done to have my name alongside his and set up a stage down in Charlotte. Just no words for it.
Kenny, you said a couple of days ago that Donovan McNabb was one of your favorite players growing up. Can you talk about Philadelphia and kind of what that city means to you?
Yeah, I was talking about those college rivalries. For NFL, it was driving to go watch the Philly games with my dad and my family, and watching McNabb and Westbrook and Brian Dawkins. So those are really the TO. Those are my memories of Philly, and I have great memories there. It was my favorite team growing up. So kind of special that it's all right around here.
Kenny, what was today like with these three finalists, guys I'm assuming you've never met before, and spending the day with them and getting to know them?
Yeah, never met them. All great guys, and you always see highlights, and sometimes you may catch a game when they're on film or something. It's tough when it's all out of conference. I know a lot of the ACC guys a lot better, but get a chance to kind of enjoy this day. And I wasn't here Friday, but it was awesome meeting all three of them. All so well deserved and all great people.
How do you approach tonight? I mean, you go in saying, I hope to win, I should win. I mean, what's the approach when you go into that theater?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, right? It's kind of, everything I can do is done, so I feel great. It's not like I have a game I'm going to play or anything else, so whatever happens. It's been an unbelievable journey, unbelievable ride, looking from, you guys know where I was sophomore year and all the adversities, and, if I told you guys I'd be sitting up here after my sophomore season, I don't think anyone would believe it, so it's really special to be here.
Kenny, you just mentioned his sophomore year. If you told the rest of us, a lot of people wouldn't believe you. I talked to, as you mentioned, Tony Rasiopi the other day, and he said at the beginning of the season he's going to be a Heisman finalist. He's going to be the number 1 quarterback in this draft. Did you have that expectation coming into the season?
100%. That's why I came back. I have high expectations for myself, and I believe that with every ounce of my being after every time I step on the field, I just feel like I'm the best player. I think it's the only way. The only mindset you need to have to be successful. It's just the way I play the game. So I've always believed in myself, and obviously, publicly bet on myself last year, coming back and proved it to everybody. So it's a great feeling.
Big night for Monmouth County and the Route 35 corridor. How many people came up on Jersey Transit? And did you ever think about going to Princeton? We could have used you at Columbia. I just want you to know that the Ivy League hasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm curious.
My girlfriend goes to Princeton, so yeah, so she played soccer there. But yeah, my grandpa was pushing Princeton heavy. I don't know if the grades would cut it coming out of high school, but yeah, I have probably over 100 people, I think, at separate places watching, and I'll be able to bounce around after. And then kind of earlier this week, get a chance to see everybody and just kind of sit back and take a deep breath and enjoy it. It's been a wild year for sure.
Any Bruce Springsteen stories? You ever run to him in the gym at all?
Never met Bruce Springsteen. Would love to though. So hopefully he sees this. Maybe we can make it happen.
Kenny, it's been difficult all this week to enjoy what's going on, realizing the big decision you need to make next week regarding the bowl game.
No, I think throughout my career, kind of learned to put things, worry about the now, kind of live in the moment. I'm really enjoying this moment, and being at the Unitas Award with my family, kind of enjoying that day, driving up late last night, now being in New York City for the Heisman. It's just special, it doesn't happen often, so I'm really just kind of taking it all in, enjoying these moments, and I'll figure that out next week.
Kenny, this is an individual award, but what does it mean that everybody's going to turn on national television to see the best in college football? It's going to be Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, and Pitt. For you to have put your school in that position.
It's an unbelievable feeling, and it's I've been saying this from the beginning, all the individual accolades is really team oriented. We committed to being great this offseason. Guys didn't miss the I mean, I wasn't letting them miss, but guys weren't missing throwing sessions. Coach Whipple continued to add to our offense. We bought in, and we went out and did it. It's an incredible feeling to kind of bring Pitt back to where it was. And like you said, all those big name schools, and Pitt's right up there, back where we should be. So just a lot of pride, I'd say.
You mentioned Mark Whipple twice tonight. What do you feel like he meant to you being here?
Yeah, everything. I mean, he kind of helped really get me to this stage, and it doesn't happen overnight. It took a lot of time, a lot of reps in practice, a lot of meeting time. We were always on the same page this year. I just had a really good feeling on the game plan. Felt like I was a huge part of the game plan, and he would go through every single call. So we just grew together, and to have this as our last season together is really special.
What are your thoughts on him leaving Pitt?
Yeah, but, I mean, he's like family to me, so whatever he feels is best for him and his family, 100%, back him all the way. So we feel like that was the best move, and I support it, and I wish him nothing but the best, and we'll be in touch, probably every week, here on out.
You mentioned Marino. Did Dan send you a message this week, or was it just him being friendly?
Yeah, he actually sent me before I got down here in this press conference, so he's been in contact, and hopefully after all this settles down, I'll be able to go down to Florida and see him and Jimbo Coburn and Jimmy Morrissey down there too. So I think it's really special that all the old alumni keep in touch and keep guys together. They take a lot of pride in the school, and we all take a lot of pride in it. So, like I said before, I'm just proud to be on the team that kind of brought Pitt back into this life.
Kenny, I was looking through your Instagram earlier, and I noticed you posted one day you wanted to say that you honestly made it. Now, being on the stage here with these finalists, do you feel that today you accomplished that?
I think it's, I'm close. I'm not there yet. This wasn't the moment I was envisioning when I posted that in 8th grade. But I left it on there for a reason, so you did your due diligence going back there and seeing it. But I think that day's, approaching here shortly. But this is definitely a step to that journey, so thanks for that. We did discuss it that we're playing Michigan State. I haven't asked them for tips, but now that I've built these relationships, that's definitely something I will do. Just to see what their game plan looked like, what they were trying to do. But obviously a great team, and with how long the season was coming off a championship, this week was kind of treating it like a bye week, just taking some time away because we had plenty of time to prepare. So once I get back to Pitt this week, we'll be getting ready for Michigan State.
What's your favorite
Food? Yeah. It's a great question. I'd say I live in Stack. Stack is my spot. Great people there. I was going there since my official visit, really. That was the first restaurant that I went to, so shout out to Stack.